I think that will suffice as an intro. Welcome, everyone, to Funky's next Let's Play for the month of Happy February. It is Sunrider Academy. In another universe, his life changed drastically. But in this one, well, there's a lot of girls on the screen. Yeah, so welcome, everybody. Welcome. This one, so I'm playing on Steam, and I already have somebody to thank for buying me this game so we can play it. That is my boy Dragon Knife. Always be hooking it up with the Steam games especially. And, yeah. Well, here we are. Sunrider Academy. So, yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than let's do this, but let me check the preferences before we get started. There's... waifu mode. Makes the game almost impossible to lose. Okay, that's noob mode. Helper mode, easier mode for new stat management games. Oh. This might have some game to it. That's good. If it's a replacement for Honey Pop, it's probably good that it has some game to it. Offers a challenge. Oh man, there's challenges and I need helper mode and hard mode and shit. Okay, well that's a good sign that this might actually have some gameplay, unlike most of the other stuff I've been playing this month, where it's just a bunch of, you know, dialogue and paths. And I'm sure there's going to be some of that in this game as well. But based on what I just read right there, I think there might be some actual gameplay to this. And when I say that, I just might mean like maybe like stats that help you work on girls. I don't know. But as far as I know, this should be a true dating sim, and hopefully, it starts off a little quicker than something like If My Heart Had Wings, which is more of the straight visual novel style. So anyways, come along with your boy Funky G as he tries to woo some senpais and possibly some non-senpais, some chans, at the Sunrider Academy. Are you ready? Let's do this. That's a pretty cool shot. Captain Kato Shields gripped his armrest as the ancient Ryuvian lord spoke. Alright, well, it's starting off very Star Trek-y.
It is over for your pathetic people. Your kind shall be reformed to service us.
I don't think so.
Ha! What can your pathetic vessel do against the full might of the Holy Empire? Now meet your fate!
4 more cruisers dropped from warp, joining the already sizable enemy fleet. Laser beams tore through the hull as the cruisers opened fire. Shields may have appeared confident earlier, but he knew he was running out of options. The commander nearly lost her balance in the carnage. She gripped the handrail while shouting that the core was about to go critical. He was getting tired of always hearing that. Couldn't she ever say something else? What could he do? Fire the Vanguard again? But he didn't have enough command points for that. The Seraphim's awakening had worn off and would be missile massacred the following turn. Both quantum torpedoes had been shot down by flak, and the Paladin was already out.
Wahahaha! Farewell, Captain!
Oh, we got the bad end, dude. You have been defeated. Can we try again? Well, the game within the game. Here we go. I knew that started off a little too epic. Epic. Also, before we get started, check out this over here. Yeah, my eyes immediately drew to the poster on the wall with the girls on it. Hell yeah. Also, nice little Gundam-looking figurine over here. There seems to be a nice picture of a cute girl on the desk. I don't know if this is a poster or a screen. I'm guessing this is a computer screen since there is a keyboard, that's what it's called, laying in front of it. But it's very empty and nice hotel-looking room. Although it's totally a bedroom, even though it fucking laid out like a... It's too clean and neat to be a normal bedroom, in my opinion. Maybe it's like a studio apartment. That would make more sense. Anyway, I threw my hands up in exasperation. What a stupid game. Who are you? Oh, you're playing that game again? This level's gotta be bugged. There's seriously no way that they could have intended to have 4 cruisers show up on the 8th turn. I just realized that Kato's talking. I think Kato is the main, like, the guy that I'm talking as. Anyway, maybe I should go to the developer's website and make a post about it. Because her name's Marae, okay. No! You spent all of winter vacation doing nothing but playing games. But at this rate, you might end up like one of those unemployed people. The new term's gonna start tomorrow and you haven't even got out your uniform yet. Or got your uniform yet, sorry. What am I gonna do with you, Kato? I crossed my arms. I wasn't about to get henpecked by my own sister. Okay, so she's my sister. Got it. Work hard, play hard. That's what I always say. Ooh, is that so? Then are you finally gonna get a girlfriend this year? Girlfriend? You always play those dating games on the holo, don't you? Of course. Something like getting a girlfriend is easy. Ooh, really now? Then good luck, Kato. And remember, if you flake out like you did last year, your little sister's gonna be highly disappointed in you. Well, how can I deny that? If my sister is gonna be disappointed that I didn't go find a girl to be my girlfriend. Wow. That'd be a little weird if I had a sister that did that. I'm glad my sister's not like that. That was only my second year, man. Everyone knows that real relationships don't start till third year. Really? Really? Whatever. Just try your best, okay? And remember, disappointed sister. No one cares. Anyway, Mireille left the room grinning ear to ear. As soon as she left, I began to regret my words. Girlfriend, huh? I opened my closet and got my uniform out. Tomorrow, I would return to being a student at Sunrider Academy. Located at the heart of Sarah City, Sunrider Academy is an experimental educational facility which gathers the brightest young minds from across the planet. It's basically Hope's Peak Academy, but a little less murder. So far. Just being accepted was considered a great achievement. Honestly, I was surprised I got accepted. Even if I was mostly average, I guess I have one thing. Oh. Select your character class. Athletic, intellectual, charismatic, good karma, well-rounded, wealthy heir. Huh. Interesting. What did I say about there being some gameplay? Okay. I'm gonna go... I mean, this is just like a base... I'm guessing like a base point thing for whatever, but I'm sure you can work on whatever you want, but like where do you want to start from? Well-rounded might not be a horrible idea. Because these three seem pretty, like, dead set on, like, athletics probably for fitness, intellectuals probably for intelligence, charismatics for charisma, and then good karma is probably, like, luck or something, you know? And well-rounded's probably a little bit of everything, and then wealthy heir is probably a shit ton of money. What do I want to go with? Let's just go with... I am personally gonna go... for well-rounded. Oh, I guess we can see what the differences are, huh? Wait. Oh, it actually has like a little chibi picture of, I guess that's supposed to be me. Wow, well-rounded has a little adorable dog. That's fun. So 15 fitness, intelligence, charisma with 10 money. Athletic, you still have 10 money, but you have it balances to 30 fitness. Okay, so yeah, I was right on the money with these three. It just automatically puts you higher on one of those. We always have 10 money. Good karma is the same, except for you have luck up the ass. Well-rounded is all the, and then, yeah. Oh, shit, and your prestige is plus 10 per month. Interesting. Huh. Do I want to be the rich boy? I don't really want to be the rich boy. It's not my style. Even if it is nice to start with 50 money. Whatever the hell that even means. Well-rounded. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with the well-rounded. I don't really know what I want to focus on because I don't know what girls are in this game and I don't know which one's like what and I don't know what I'm going to need to focus on the one I want. So we'll just worry about that when I've made my choice on which girl I'm going to be honing in on. But first, we got to meet them all. I mean, if there's only 4 of them, then the title screen gave them all away already. So I'll have to go back and stare at it for a minute and decide which one I like. Because honestly, I didn't stare at them long enough to really decide which one I like the best just based on looks. We're going to wait for personality to kick in. Hung up my uniform and put my school supplies into my bag. That should do it. This story takes place on Sarah, an advanced world in the galaxy's neutral rim. Wait, we're on another planet? Sarah has a different orbit and revolution speed compared to our Earth, and thus has a unique calendar system. A day on Sarah lasts only 10 hours. If we go into detail, every hour contains 100 minutes, and each minute contains 100 seconds. However, you need not remember this to play Sunrider Academy. What? Hold on. There's 10 hours in a day, and every hour is 100 minutes, and every minute in that hour is 100 seconds. That's super weird, if you think about it. But is each second a normal second, or is the second calculated differently too? I need to know these things. Kato can perform one activity each hour. Further, he must sleep 4 hours a day. The duration of a week, month, and year differ as well. Each week on Sarah contains 10 days. The 5th, 9th, and 10th days are break days, and all other days are work days. Oh god. Okay, thanks for the fucking notes. I'll have to remember some of this. Interesting week. Okay. A month contains 5 weeks. There are 10 months in a year. Okay. This may seem confusing at first, however, simply remember that there are 10 hours in a day, 10 days in a week, 5 weeks in a month, and 10 months in a year. Sure, I'll remember all that. If you just remember that, then you should be good to go. Just remember it's a bunch of 10s with a 5 mixed in. Your holo contains essential information, including the calendar. You can open your calendar to see special occasions and holidays. Managing your time effectively is the key to success. It's Persona all over again. Anyway, you have exactly until the graduation ceremony on your 10th month to make the most out of your year. So if you haven't fucked up easy by then, your sister's gonna be disappointed. Have fun and do your best to impress your sister. No thanks. Anyway, the end of the year was still far away. Plenty of time to figure things out, I suppose. I took a shower and got into bed. Despite my vacation ending, I felt optimistic about the coming year. Who knew what adventures awaited this year? My school life was about to begin. Here we go, Love in Space. Let's do it. Intro video. Hey, Sunrider Academy, baby. Arsh. Oh god. Okay, pick a girl, any girl. Let's go. Okay, so we got the sassy one, Asaga Okrun. Okrun. Shigata Ashada. She looks like the shy one. I like her hair. Oh god. Is this gonna get raunchy? I didn't know that. We got Ava Crescentia. She looks she looks kinda bitchy, I'm not gonna lie. And then Sola, she looks even more shy than the other one. Also, what? Well, there's our 4 choices, I guess. I think Sola's the mysterious one. Oh god. I didn't know this was gonna get real raunchy with it, but okay. You know I'm in now. Watching this intro is getting me hyped for the things to come. This anime ass intro. Yeah, thanks for telling me who sang the songs. I needed to know this. Alright guys, if you aren't sufficiently excited for this now, then I don't know where you've been. Alright, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day, 1 hour. That's my time of day, I suppose. Let me check the holo. Let's check the holo. We got stats, we got items, we got club, and we got events. Stats. I already know my stats. It's the inventory, I guess. Up in the club. Okay, so Kendo, Science, Swim Club. Got it. Events. Okay, this seems pretty simplistic in the sense that there's only 4 things to really worry about here. I know there's all these days and weeks and shit, but I mean, when I say that, I mean there's going to be 4 girls, and I'm sure all these things are tailored toward whatever girl you're trying to go for, so we'll worry about that when the time comes. So anyway, I woke up the next day to the sunshine. First day of school, huh? Well, might as well try my best, because what else am I going to do? After breakfast, I left the apartment and found Ava waiting outside. Yo! Ava looked reluctantly at me, as if I was not worthy of her gaze. Took you long enough? Ugh, come on, let's go before we're late. It's still an hour until class. Did you forget? I have to get to school early to deliver the opening ceremony speech. Of course I didn't forget. I'm just not a busybody like you. This is my childhood friend, Ava Crescentia. My favorite thing about her is her smile. Okay, so best friend, got it. We have the best friend girl. I told you she looks like kind of the bitchy one. Well, she's the smart one, I guess, because she's given the opening speech or whatever. So, all right, the bitchy, uptight, smart one. You got it, dude. All right. Too bad that in all my years of being her friendly neighbor, I never seen it. What's there to say about her? She's a high-performing individual with some empathy issues. She's way too critical about everything, and the only enjoyment she gets out of life seems to be mentally outmaneuvering lesser minds, namely myself. Idiot. See what I mean? Despite that, I, Kato Shields, have been her loyal friend since we were young enough to bathe together in the same tub. Not to confirm or deny that any such cliché event ever occurred in our lives. I would not want to suggest any kind of special relationship exists between us, because it clearly did not. I like how this is written. Like, in terms of dialogue. It feels like it flows, you know? Anyway, we walk through the city on the way to class. Hey, Kato. Yeah? How does the duty of the student council is to the student body sound for an opener? What's up with that overly predictable statement? I'm sure it's fine. The old geezers in charge of our school don't want anything original in the speech anyways. Every year it's always the same thing. I wouldn't worry about it. You're being lazy. The new term hasn't even started yet. Look, Kato, every year the student council does nothing but fill out the same paperwork, approve the same events, and make the same speeches. This is our chance to bring change. We're members of the Sunrider Academy Student Council. We have to leave our marks on our school's history. Well, there she goes again. Whereas my life goal was merely to be a humble student, others are compelled to question the human condition. They think thoughts like, I must rise above the common rabble, or what will they remember of me when I am gone, or what of my legacy? Often these thoughts lead individuals to join the student council and become campus leaders. And then the next thing you know, they get enamored to such notions, so they decide to pursue careers in management or politics. And before you know it, people call themselves call them stuff like president, chairman, or captain, as if their names disappear and get replaced with titles. Well, let me just say that I have absolutely no desire for any of that shit. Wow. You know what? I am this guy, like, exactly. I don't want to be any of those things. I'm just going to be your boy Funk. I guess that's a title, but that's just because, you know, got to keep working and play as a little separate, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I've joined the student council, not out of any sense of civic duty or for any desire of prestige, but simply to lobby against our old-styled uniforms. Seriously, what vestige of the old imperial system forced us to wear these ridiculous clothes? Always too hot during the summer and too cold during the winter. I hear the school on the other side of town upgraded to thermoweave uniforms 5 years ago. Some schools even permit hollowware now. Clearly, there must be some kind of pork preventing us from upgrading our uniforms. Pork? Is that somebody in the? You know what? Never mind. Perhaps one of the school officials is close friends with the manager of a wool farm. Oh, I see. I walk to school, conjuring in my mind multiple disgusting conspiracies keeping us from the hollowware uniforms. So he was thinking of that. He thinks that there's some high-up official fucking somebody at the wool farm, and they're not going to give up fucking that person if the kids will keep wearing their wool uniforms. That's hilarious. Anyway, before I knew it, we had arrived. Alright, well, just to make sure, you stand up straight behind me while I'm delivering the speech. No problem, I can manage that much. Ava eyed me. Oh shit. What? She inspected my uniform, obviously displeased. You should have ironed your uniform. This is why we need hollowware, damn it! Ah. Ava begrudgingly grabbed onto my tie and straightened it. She dusted off my uniform and tried to smooth out the wrinkles. I can't believe you can call yourself the vice president looking like this. Excuse me, Prez, but this appearance is merely my strategy to appeal to the common student. Idiot. Well, this is the best I can do. Just stay out of the light, okay? Alright, alright. Wait, why am I the vice president? What the hell? Okay, whatever. I stood behind Ava as she delivered the opening address, doing my absolute best not to yawn. Being in front of the entire student body, I was suddenly filled with a sinking dread that I had left in my fly unzipped. No, Ava would have zipped the damn thing up herself during the inspection if I had forgotten such a pivotal detail. Hope we can all work together to create a better... But what if she forgot to check? She's a girl after all, so the experience of leaving the fly unzip would be totally alien for her. Maybe I should just check it just in case? No. Ava said not to make a fool out of myself in front of the entire student body. The student council will always be there to listen. I nervously scratched my forehead. What a long-winded speech. With that, on the behalf of the entire faculty and staff, I welcome you to Sunrider Academy. The audience politely applauded. Phew, it's over at last. I withdrew with Ava, thoroughly relieved to be off the stage. As soon as the opening ceremony was over, it was time for our morning classes. Since Ava was a fourth year now, she went upstairs while I was on the third floor with the rest of the third years. Oh, Ava's a year older? Alright. Going for the older girl. Gotta love it. An old-looking teacher introduced himself as Mr. Gray, and began our class. Class time! 1 intelligence and 1 stress. Great. It's lunchtime. Oh, we're on hour 3, I see, okay. Where should I eat? Oh, we get to make our first choice, guys. Looks like we can go to the courtyard or the cafe. Well, what should we do? I'm glad that we get to start making some goddamn choices around here. This is what I need to be doing. If my heart had wings is like ruining my steez on choices and shit. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about the rest of the stuff yet since we just got started. Let's just go to the cafe. It is lunchtime, after all. Lunchtime. Class time. Oh, what? Wait, what was the point? It's just past time? Anyway, now the classes were over, it was time for the student council's first meeting. Look here, Kato. This just won't do. What? Ava opened a file called Club Reports on her holo and flipped through page after page of forms. Some of these clubs have not submitted dues or membership reports for years. I knew the previous president was lazy, but I never imagined it could be this bad. Oh my god, she's worse than the girl from If My Heart Had Wings. Way worse. Anyway, I could feel my eyes glazing over as I looked through the paperwork. Threw my hands up. Is it really a big deal? As long as people are having fun, aren't the clubs fulfilling their purpose? Ava stared at me incredulously. We have to get the clubs into order before anything else. I'm appointing you as the club manager, Kato. Go to the problem clubs and get their issues resolved. Got it? Club manager? I got slapped with a title already? You can't just... Ava crossed her arms. Or you could just help me fill out these equipment use forms. Terrifying stack of paperwork sat beside Ava. Okay, I'll go figure out what's wrong. Good. I looked through the club reports on my holo. It seemed like there were 3 problem clubs, the kendo, the science, and the swim clubs. Those are the 3 that are in the club list. You got it, dude. Looks like I'll be managing the 3 of them. You can see club report in your holo. Each club has 3 stats. Well, there's he's going to explain this shit to me. Nice game. Member count refers to the number of members in the club. Readiness refers to the current ability of the club to perform their activities. Morale refers to the happiness of the club's members. Clubs require readiness to win competitions and bring prestige to the school. However, gaining readiness drains morale. If the club's morale is too low, then its performance will be negatively affected. Having more members multiplies the club's readiness. However, chances to recruit new members do not come often. Managing each club's stats is the key to being a successful club manager. Do your best! I'll try, senpai! Well, let's check out the kendo club first. Alright, well now we know which cute girl's here. No. Alright, what was her name again? I entered the kendo dojo and saw a girl just about to leave. Hi, are you in the kendo club? I'm the new club manager at the student council. Gah! She eyed me suspiciously as if I was somehow already the bad guy. I'm here to talk about the dues for your club. The Imperial Tax Collector has arrived! She bolted. What the? While I was firmly opposed to the notion of running a random girl down, I instinctively gave chase. Hey, wait! She ran into the courtyard. For crying... I'm from the student council. Your club hasn't paid any dues for the last 3 years. La la la, don't know what you're talking about, blah blah blah. Now, she picked up the watering hose from the garden and pointed it at me. I'm a firing my lasers! Aw, damn it. Are you really doing the firing my lasers thing, girl? Alright, well, she did it now. I narrowly leapt out of the way and took cover behind a tree. Wahaha! She laughed as she soaked the tree with water. That's improper use of school equipment! Unfortunately, the water lost pressure and the stream limped down with a trickle. I've got her now. You've got a lot to answer for. Eek! A penis! I marched towards her. She backed herself into a tree. I got her now. Now, isn't it time you explained what happened to the Jews? Haha, not yet! Asuka gave the tree a kick. Fly, my children! Oh God. Oh, God. I looked up and saw a horde of pissed-off birds sitting on the branches. They all glared at me as if I had just ate their young. What the? Suddenly the world was enveloped in flapping wings and feathers as the birds attacked me. Ah! Bad end. Killed by the birds. Dude, I didn't even get to choose. It made me go there. Lame. And so I, Kato Shields, became the first to fall in the line of duty. Whoever knew that being on the student council could be a matter of life or death. Killed by the birds. Are you alright? My senses returned to me. Maybe I overdid it a bit. A bit. You nearly turned me into bird food. Sorry. Oh. The girl picked a feather off from my head and held it in front of me. It's Purdy. Pretty my ass. Crossed my arms. I'm Cato Shields from the Student Council. The president says that you've been behind on your dues. The dues, you ask? Let's see. Altogether, I think you owe the school 600 credits. 600 creds? You could buy a nuclear warhead for that amount. No you couldn't, you moron. What kind of universe would a weapon of mass destruction be that cheap? Well... the truth is... The girl suddenly prostrated herself before me and held up her credit chip. I'm sorry, I can only offer 10 creds. 10 creds? This isn't the due. Nope, it's a bribe, Mr. Manager. Oi, what do you think this is? This isn't... Wait, what? What, you think this is Ongus? And you can just bribe your way through everything? Ongus? I apologize! I sighed. So what happened to the dues? I honestly do not know, Mr. Manager. You're the captain of the Kendo Club, aren't you? That I am, Mr. Manager. So isn't it your responsibility to gather the dues from the members and send it to the Student Council? That it is, Mr. Manager. But the truth is, people come and go so quickly, and well, asking for money up front makes the first years reluctant to join. I'm sorry, I have no idea whether we've even bothered to collect dues the past 3 years. How can you even operate a club without dues? So I guess nothing's going to be resolved, huh? Are we gonna get disbanded, Mr. Manager? She eyed me with huge puppy eyes. Ugh. Whatever. I've been put in charge by the president to put the problem clubs back into order. So I guess I can manage the Kendo Club until you've paid off the back dues. Does this mean you're giving us another chance? I shrugged. That's what I'm here to do, I suppose. Oh, right! Don't worry about a thing, Mr. Manager. I'll put the Kendo Club back to working order in no time at all. You'll see. What a sudden change in emotion. I'm Asuka Okran, the captain of the Kendo Club. Nice to meet you. She shook my hand over vigorously. Likewise, as I said, I'm Cato Shields, the new vice president of the Student Council. I look forward to working with you, Mr. Manager. My name has been replaced with a title already. Yay, I can't wait. Woot, my favorite. I got Asuka's contact info and her club times onto my holo. Starting tomorrow, I'll have to work hard to fix everything. Okay. I made my way to the science lab. Ugh, I really hope whoever's in charge of the science club was more normal than that crazy captain. Just as that thought passed, an enormous explosion shook the floor. The science lab's steel door flew from its hinges and a fireball erupted from within. Did I just witness a fatal accident? I ran into the science lab, coughing in the thick smoke. Inside, I saw an unconscious girl sprawled on the floor. I picked her up in a panic. Hey, are you alright? Uh-oh. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Chigata. She rubbed her face ruefully, somehow miraculously unhurt by the prior fireball. I guess I have to change the recipe. Suddenly she noticed that I was holding her and jumped away. Ah! She looked at me fearfully. Awkward silence. The girl looked around, still in a daze. Welcome to the bakery club? Would you like to try one of the muffins? The bakery club? But I thought this was a... I looked around. Lab beakers, check. Chemistry sets, check. Lab coats, check. There's no doubt about it. This is definitely the science club. There's no way... The girl offered a tray of muffins. They're quite good. Normally I would not accept food from a complete stranger, especially those who miraculously survive catastrophic lab accidents, but there was something strange about these muffins. Their exquisite aroma, their fluffy form, the perfectly decorated canned fruit on top. I couldn't help but take a bite. Holy! I had to research for 4 days to find out how to replicate the fruit. Before I realized it, the entire muffin was gone. I resisted looking at the tray of more muffins. I wiped the crumbs from my mouth. I'm Cato Shields from the Student Council. I heard from the president that your club forgot to submit its membership report this year. I looked around the empty lab. Clearly there was somebody else here, or nobody else here. Are you the chairperson? She nodded her head, yes. Are there any other members? She shook her head no. Is this really the bakery club? What happened to all the other members?
They graduated.
All of them?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the full story?
It all started in my second year. A group of seniors suddenly came to me and said they needed me for the science club no matter what. All I was interested in was the baking club, but the seniors really insisted that I join the science club instead. They even let me use the matter replicator to make pastries, so long as I helped them with some research from time to time.
So I'm guessing that these seniors all graduated and now you're the only member? She nodded yes. You know, if a club doesn't have at least 5 members, it has to be disbanded. Hey, I was told that if my heart had wings, you only needed 4. I guess different schools have different rules.
I thought so. I guess I could just use the oven at home instead.
Don't worry, your club's not getting disbanded. In fact, the president told me to get this club back in working order.
Huh?
You only need 4 more members, right? The club recruitment festival's next week. I'm sure you can recruit enough people by then. Anyways, I'll be managing your club from now on, so let's try our best to recruit more members, alright?
I'm Shikara Ashada. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Manager.
My descent into becoming a walking title continued. Oh, and be more careful from now. We can't have any more of those explosions.
Understood.
I sincerely did not want any casualties under my watch. It would be bad if someone were to lose an arm or an eye from an explosion like that. I got Chikaro's ID onto my holo. Aw yeah. Looks like I got a lot of my plate this year. There was just one more club to visit. It was getting late. I wasn't sure if anyone from swim club would still be here. I entered the pool. Nope, the lights were out and the pool wasn't even filled with water yet. Looks like the swim club wasn't here. I'll have to come back tomorrow. Just as I was about to leave, I saw someone at the top of the diving board. What the? She's about to jump off! Oh shit, no! I ran up the diving platform yelling my lungs out. Oh, wait, it's just the beginning of the term. Things can get better. The girl looked at me blankly, not a trace of emotion on her face. Oh? I wouldn't have pegged her as the swimming girl in the intro, but I guess she is, because there she is. Don't be stupid, it's still too early to throw your life away. She walked away from the diving board and returned to the platform. She was ghostly pale and showed as much emotion as a stone pillar. Seriously, what was wrong with this girl? Trying to commit suicide on the first day of school? The school has counselors who can help you. There's no need to do something so drastic. She looked at me and tilted her head. I looked down into the pool. We were so high up that I couldn't even see the floor in the darkness. Just looking down made me dizzy. Wait a minute. Don't tell me you were trying to dive off thinking the pool was filled with water. Huh? You were so completely lost in your thoughts that you never noticed the pool was empty in the first place? Huh? I rubbed my face, shocked at the revelation. Had I arrived just a second later, she would have been a pancake at the bottom of the pool. She still stared at me, completely unfazed by the fact that she narrowly escaped appearing on the morning news. Why would you do a thing like that? You know it's dangerous to use the pool without the lights on. Practice. Practice? You wouldn't happen to be the captain of the swim club, would you? She nodded her head. She really looked like another piece of work. With captains like these, no wonder these clubs have trouble. I'm Kato Shields from the Student Council. We should talk somewhere else. We got off the diving platform. As I was saying, I'm from the Student Council. We haven't got membership forms from the swim club for the past year. You wouldn't happen to have them somewhere, would you? She tilted her head. I figured as much. Look, if you're the captain of the club, you have to comply with certain rules. What, you don't even know what a membership form looks like? I opened my holo and opened one of the forms. It's one of these things. She looked at my holo curiously. Are you real? Maybe she's just not real. She's looking at us like she's not a real human being. She's like an alien in human form. You've never seen a holo before? How do you not have a holo? You needed to do schoolwork and talk to friends. You mean to say you still write down everything on pen and paper? What, you're too poor to afford technology? I scratched my hair in frustration. I thought the kendo and science clubs would be challenging, but this was a new difficulty tier of its own. There's no need for you to apologize. It's not your fault you don't have enough money to afford a holo. I'll just get a stack of paper copies from the student council room. Make sure you fill them out, though. The president told me to manage the swim club until it comes into full compliance with the school's rules. I look forward to working with you. What's your name? Sola. No last name? The mystery thickens. Since Sola didn't have a holo, there was no way to contact her except in person. That was going to complicate things. By now, it was late. It's already after hours. You should head home. We'll take care of this tomorrow. After bidding Sola goodbye, I went home. Well then, what a first day it has been. Interesting. So many things happened, and it was only the first day of school. It was obvious that this was going to be a very busy year for me. Who knew that things would turn out this way? Club manager, huh? And all I wanted were just better uniforms. Just what have I gotten myself into? The funnest year of your life. That's what you've gotten yourself into, sir. It is now the second day of school. You are now free to control Kato as you wish. How will he survive this year? Only you can decide. You should be careful of bad ends. If you trigger all the conditions for a bad end, then your adventure will end. For now, there is only one condition. Condition 1. Ensure that all clubs have at least 5 members by the end of D1 week. Or D1 next week. Good luck, Mr. Manager. It's morning. Time to go to class. Alright. Oh, it's Mr. Manager!
Good morning, Mr. Manager.
Good morning, huh? I guess we're in the same class. I'm surprised I didn't notice yesterday. What a coincidence, eh? To be in the same class with Mr. Manager.
This will make communicating easier.
Do you two know each other?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is my old pal, Chigara. I was surprised such a loud girl could become friends with someone as shy as Chigara. I guess what they say about opposites attracting was true. It seems like just yesterday when I saved Chigara from those hoodlums.
Asuka, those were just...
Lucky I had my Bakken handy to chase them away. Listen, Chigara, you gotta be careful in this town. You never know when a bad guy might take advantage of a poor defenseless girl like you.
Like I keep trying to say.
Whatever Chigara was trying to tell Asuka, it was pretty obvious that Asuka was not listening. The bell rang, signaling the beginning of class. Oh, it's time to get cracking! Asuka ran to her seat and opened up her holo. We should get to work too. Chigara smiled and returned to her seat. Class time! More intelligence plus more stress. Yay! Lunchtime, where should I eat? Okay, I am gonna go to the cafe again and hope something different happens. Eat lunch. Lunchtime. I return to my seat. Hey, Mr. Manager. Do you usually eat downstairs? Yeah, both my parents work, so my mom's too busy to prepare meals. Huh, I see. Too bad you don't have a lovely girl to make you a homemade lunch every day, eh, Mr. Manager? Oh, I don't need something so luxurious. Just then I was reminded of my bet with Mireille. My heart sank. Asuka was right. I wasn't even close enough to a girl to have her cook for me. Why did I have to make such a stupid bet with Mireille? There was no way I was going to get a girlfriend by the end of the year. Ha ha ha! Don't worry, Mr. Manager. You'll find someone in no time. Just then, the bell rang, signaling the beginning of class. Asuka gave me a wink and went back to her desk. Sigh. Eating a lunch made by a girl would be nice. So far, you can only eat in the cafeteria and the courtyard. Getting a homemade lunch will allow you to eat at more locations, opening up more possibilities. You should find out a way to get a homemade lunch if you want to make the most out of your lunch break. Can I move these or something? They're covering up the dialogue over there. Anyway, intelligence stress, let's go. Class is concluded for the day. It's time for club activities. The first requirement of running a club in Sunrider Academy is that it must have at least 5 members. If any club has less than 5 members after the recruitment festival, then it will be disbanded and you will receive a bad end. In order to recruit more members, simply select the club you wish to oversee and press recruit. Watch out for the club recruitment festival at the beginning, or at the beginning of the year. Recruiting on that day will increase your recruitment effectiveness by 10 times. So far, the Science Club is in most need of additional members. Make sure it's not disbanded by next week. Okay, you got it. Good luck, Mr. Manager. You got it, dude. Alright, so I guess we're going to start by going to the science lab and getting them some members, because Looks like swim team's got 5. I guess gym is for the kendo team. And then, I'm guessing it wastes time if I go to the library or the student council. I don't know what you can do there, though. You can study. Okay, I'm guessing that ups your intelligence or whatever. And that reports progress, which we have no progress yet. So, in that case, let's go to the science lab. And let's do some recruiting, I guess. Club time, recruiting. We got one. Did that say +1? I think it said +1. I still have some time left. I wonder what should I do. What I should do. You can explore Sarah City once school is over. You can now open the city hollow on your city map on your hollow rather. Chatting with your friends is a good way to build up relationships. When visiting places on the map, you can randomly run into your friends. Talk about something which will interest the other person to win her affection. But be careful, talking about something which will bore her means you will lose affection points. Good luck! Okay. Interesting. So you can go study, or you can go out on the town, huh? Or you can go exercise. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I guess if I want to go out of the town, I want to click, like, events or something. Interesting. Club? So wait, okay, so science got 1 extra member. Alright, cool. They got 10 readiness, though. That's good. They need more morale because they need more peeps. Stats from our hollow is... Oh, the hollow's up here. I'm dumb. Anyway, my stats. My intelligence has gone up to 19, and I have 6 stress. I don't know how you get rid of stress. I'm assuming doing something fun gets rid of stress. Or exercising, maybe. Anyway, let's go to the hollow. Oh, this is the hollow. Wait, what? Oh, city map. Duh. Psh, 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 psh. So we got the home, the arcade, the science center, the shopping district, or the park, or the Reuvian Shrine. Well, I mean, there's no better way to wind down after a couple of days of bullshit when you have a little bit of stress built up already than the arcade, baby. Pay $2 or get a temp job. Oh, wait, hold on. What are my other choices? Visit, temp job. Go shopping, temp job. Stroll, temp job. Temp job by charms. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I don't know what all these things do. So for those of you who have already played this game, I would like maybe a few tips and tricks if you can maybe say stuff without spoiling too much or steering me in any particular direction. Just give me like some general tips of like how to manage things. I'm okay with those kind of tips if you can be relatively spoiler and not backseat-ish. Or relatively spoilery free is what I meant to say, and then obviously don't tell me exactly what I should be doing. Just general tips. Anyway, I think I'm going to go to the arcade and play. Fuck it. I don't care. I'll spend $2. Oh, look. It's this girl. Why am I not surprised? Spotted a familiar face at the game center. Oh, I didn't think I'd see you here, Mr. Manager. Yo. Don't tell me. You like holo games too, Mr. Manager? Well, yeah. And here I thought you were going to be all stiff and serious. You gotta have fun every now and then, you know? That's what I say. So what kind of games do you usually play? Well, there's this mech game that I've been really into lately. Oh, I totally know what you're talking about. Man, playing it on the motion simulator is a totally different experience than just the holo at home, huh? You can even feel all the G's and stuff. I never knew you'd be interested in stuff like that. Oh, ho, you're talking to Asuka Okran, the galactic hero of justice. I've even got a custom rider. You're kidding. I've been playing all vacation, and I've still only unlocked the mass-produced elite. Heh. Come on, Mr. Manager. It's time to show me your skills. She sure is talking big. My heart started pounding. I wasn't about to turn down a challenge. Besides, she was just a girl. How good could she be? We got into the motion simulator and swiped our credit chips. Ooh. Game on, playa. I stumbled out of the simulator, my dignity torn to shreds. To be bested so easily, I fell to the floor in dismay. Matt, don't worry, Mr. Manager. The Blackjack's a pretty tough machine. Screw that, I didn't even get a warrior's death. The Pact Elite, which I had spent my entire summer vacation unlocking, was now nothing more than a red smear on an asteroid. That wasn't even a competition. Ah! It's because I always play as the commander, not a pilot. Alright. That was the only excuse I had left to defend my honor. Ooh, a commander player, eh? Well, hey, next time, I'll gather some of my friends on the holo, and then we can play a team match with you as the commander. Guess the bridge was the only place for me. I sure had fun. You ain't so bad, Mr. Manager. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, see you. With that, Asuka ran off into the distance. Cool. I got minus some stress. Oh, but my intelligence went down by 2? I got dumber! Damn it. I didn't know I was going to get dumber. What a busy day. I fell into bed and quickly went to sleep. And there goes some more stress. Okay, so sleeping relieves stress and going to the arcade. You got it, dude. It's morning. Time for ski! Class time. Smart and stress. Got it. Where should I eat? Looks like we're going to the courtyard this time. Courtyard. Oh? I did not... Oh. She actually spoke words. Okay, what do I want to do with her voice? I haven't really, like, made a choice because she didn't say much. Should I give her, like, that monotone, almost like Kyoko voice? Like, I did not let me get some water. Alright. I did not expect to see you here. What coincidence. Oh, conversation. Weather? Classwork? Gossip? Classwork. I did not know that. What? Okay. Was that good or bad? I don't think that was... Okay, apparently we got more stressed out and we got dumber. Oh my god. Bad things happened there. Alright, well, that was fun. I'm going to go ahead and just keep working on the science lab, I think. So let's go ahead and recruit some more peeps. Boom! Got another member! And apparently we got some more stress. That's no way to... Alright. I'm going to go ahead and go back on the town, I think. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's go... Let's go check out the Science Center, shall we? Let's go visit that shit. Yay, I'm smarter! And my stress went down 1. That's nice. What a busy day. Fell into bed and quickly went to sleep. Okay, so that's cool. And there goes my stress some more. Yay! What a day. Oh, my science readiness went down. Oh, not my science readiness, but the readiness of the science club. Anyway, it's morning, time for school. Yay, my intelligence. Come back to me. Lunchtime, where should I eat? I'm gonna go to the courtyard again. Let's do that again. Hey, you again. I did not expect to see you here. What coincidence. Let's talk about the weather. Is that so? Interesting. Wow. What a time. Okay. I don't know how we're supposed to get better with her if that keeps happening. Okay, the days are just going to start flying by, I see. Okay, this is fine. I'm just trying to learn the ebb and flow of the game, you know? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try to recruit until we have 5 people. So, let's do it again. Club. 1 more member, 2 more stress. Woot woot. Alright, let's go check out another point. Let's check out the park and go for a stroll. Let's see how that goes. Oh, why'd I get +1 stress? Because it rained? Lame. My charisma went down. Double lame. It's mid-break. I have the day off today. Oh, great. I should probably do something then, huh? Let's go to the park? Or, I don't know. Let's go shopping. Fuck it. Whoa. I only have $6. I can't buy any of this shit. Oh my god, it all gives you different, like, things too. Oh man, I guess I'm done here though. I didn't waste any time, did it? I think I wasted time. Shit. Or maybe it didn't. I can't tell. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the arcade and I'm gonna do a temp job. It's my off day, dude. More money. Alright. Can we do that like multiple times in the same day? I wouldn't mind. Okay, that one gives you 5. Extracurricular clubs are now in session. Oh. Oh, cool. I didn't know the clubs would have a session on Saturday. Or Saturday, on when? On whatever day. On day 5 of the week. I can't call them... There's no day... There's no number... Like, they don't have names. They're just the number of the day. It's kind of silly, but I get it. Anyway, let's do one more recruit and get one more person, hopefully. Oh, we didn't get anybody. Probably shouldn't have done that on a day. Oh. That's bad. Okay. We need to... How do we bake some pastries? Is that up morale?
Ah! Oh, you scared me there, Mr. Manager. Is there something we should do?
Yeah. Is something troubling you, Chigara? You seem a bit uneasy.
Mr. Manager, I'm sorry.
Sorry? What for?
It's my fault that this happened. If only we had recruited some more underclassmen before the seniors left, then I wouldn't be the only member.
None of this is your fault, Chigara. Besides, it's those good-for-nothing seniors who kidnapped you and then never recruited anyone else who are at fault. Anyways, don't worry. I won't let the science club get disbanded on my watch.
For some reason, I feel like I can believe in you, Mr. Manager.
Speaking of which, why were those seniors so desperate to recruit you anyways?
I don't really know. I just happened to visit the lab for club recruitment day. All I did was just tinker with the matter replicator for a few minutes. And then, after that, all the members of the science club started stalking me, insisting that I join. They even left 100 messages on my holo begging me to join.
The hell? That sounds like a crime. Seriously, these seniors must have been total assholes. Just then, the gadget which Chigara was working on started emitting a blue neon light. What is that?
Ah, this little thing? It's nothing special, but I call it the auto finder. If you ever lose something, you can just tell the finder what you lost, and it will automatically flow to its location and start beeping.
What the hell? That's ingenious!
I just finished it. You can even test it out if you want.
I mean, clearly she's a genius, right? Is that what we're getting at here? She's one of those geniuses that doesn't want to admit she's a genius, and it's understandable they would want to recruit her because she's hella smart. I lost my pen the other day. The auto finder beeped and started floating to the corner of the room. I walked over to where it landed, and sure enough, found my pen. Holy sh! It works! It found my pen! It must have fell off my coat when I held you yesterday and rolled over here. Chigara, you're a genius!
No, I'm just a normal girl, Mr. Manager.
I grabbed Chigara by the shoulders. If you patented this gadget and sold it, you'd become a millionaire! Screw it, with your talent, you could even start your own tech company.
Mr. Manager!
I suddenly realized how close I was to Chigara. I let go of her and calmed myself down, now embarrassed at my outburst. Sorry. But really, Chigara, you're a genius.
No, I'm not. I honestly have no interest in getting rich or starting my own tech company. I'd be perfectly happy just living in a quiet town and working at a small bakery.
I couldn't help but smile. I see. You're a nice girl, eh?
Stop it, Mr. Manager. I think the spectrometer might need some more maintenance. Oh, just get on that. Yes, the spectrometer. Maintenance.
Okay, well then. Morale! That's what we needed. More club morale. Alright. Well, we lost a member, but we got more morale. Okay, we need to do more of that so the morale can go back up. Should we look at my hot? Like, is there any reason why this is red? Is that just because it's our off day? I don't even know. My stress is at 7. Everything else seems okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just, like, work some more or whatever. Seems like a good idea for money, just to build up some money. You never know when you're gonna need it. Let's go work part-time at the Science Center and see how much difference the money is. 9 money? Yo! Kick ass. It'll be back to school tomorrow. I fell into bed and quickly went to sleep. Sleepy peepees. Alright. Oh, I'm getting so charismatic, man. It's morning. Time for school. Kick ass. Alright, lunchtime. Going to the courtyard again. You again. I had nearly finished eating when I spotted a familiar face. Yo, how's it going? Unsurprisingly, she just stared at me silently. I noticed she was eating a very Spartan meal of just rice and bamboo shoots. Homemade lunch, huh? While she obviously had no interest in companionship, I felt like I should talk to her. Ugh, do you usually eat here? That's a relief. Since we can't talk through the holo, it'd be nice if I knew where to find you. Lol. Sola squatted down on the ground and gathered some branches. She pretended to light a lighter with her hands and made hand gestures indicating flames roaring from the branches. Wait, what? Is this some kind of SOS shit? What the hell? Nah, I don't think I can light a signal fire on campus. Sola sighed and plopped back down on the bench. She looked at me and shrugged. Seriously, I can't believe you don't have a holo in this day and age. What a strange girl. She must have lived inside a capsule for the past 200 years and think people still use signal fires to communicate. Sola finished her lunch and packed her container into her bag. The bell rang, indicating the end of lunch. I packed my stuff up too. See you later. Farewell. Well then, that was a nice lunchtime. Too bad we don't get anything out of that other than just some conversation. I'm sure there's more to it. The more we talk to her, the better it will probably end up being. Now that the morale's up a little bit, let's pop in here and try to get another member, shall we? I'm gonna have to work on the morale in the other places pretty quick here, but I need to get another member up in here. Yo, got another member back. Sick. Alright, cool. Next, we are going to do what? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end the episode. Yes, we are. I know this may be a little bit of a weird place to stop this shit, but yeah. No, I'm gonna finish this day. Screw it. I'm just gonna work or something. Let's just go to, like, is there a temp job here? Let's try the shrine. Temp job. Boom. That's not a lot of money. Alright, I'm gonna stop right here with what a busy day. This is where I should stop, at the end of the actual day. That's why I was hesitating. Okay, now this is the end of the first episode of Sunrider Academy, everybody. Hope you guys are on board for this date sim management game. I'm actually glad there's this management aspect to it. It makes me feel like I'm playing more of a game because I have to make choices, and the choices will affect what happens with the game and with the girls. And whatever girl we end up with might actually end up being a surprise, depending on how things end up going. Who knows? Maybe I'll be working on more than one, and we'll just have to see who we end up with. Or maybe I'll have to just hone in my shit and pick one. Either way, this could make for an interesting playthrough. So I hope you guys are excited for basically the only other Let's Play I have planned for this month. No matter how If My Heart Had Wings goes. Just this and the dailies and that'll be, for the remainder of the month. So hop on board for the Sunrider Academy, everybody. I will see you guys next time for day 7 of week 1 of month 1 of hour 1. Peace!